Willie D Live.
In the studio, Ty James.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, let's get into it. You are the daughter and executive producer of Bitching, the sound and fury of Rick James. How was it going on that emotional roller coaster of reliving your dad's life?
Oh gosh, you starting off real hot, huh?
Well, y'all start, you hot. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks,
I
Willie.
got to keep up.
Yeah, I mean, Bitchin', was a masterpiece. Mass Appeal is amazing. Just being in the state of mind to be able to go on the roller coaster, I'm grateful for it, and it was a very emotional production. Let's just say that, because in telling my dad's story, it's important to always obviously speak the truth, give it to you raw. And, we don't want to sweep things under the rug. And that was our main goal. So with that, comes the good, the bad, the ugly,
Yeah.
So, yeah, just dealing with that on a regular basis through any production. But it happens every day because just hearing his music, makes me emotional.
Yeah.
So some songs. So I'm used to it and understand that's my position, and I'm glad to be appointed.
Wow. Man, you just struck a nerve. I was thinking about when I'm gone, how that affects my children, like listening to the music and my voice. But how do you get through so many repeat sessions of editing? Because I know you had to be in that editing room. I know you was there, right?
Absolutely.
Because from what I understand about you, you're hands-on.
Yes,
so,
very.
So, yeah. How did you, because, okay, it's one time, you see it the first time, and then, you experience a certain wave of emotions. And then you come right back, and then you see the same scenes over and over again, and these are the same things that had evoked, certain expression out of you. Was those expressions, did they repeat themselves, or was it something different every time?
It's funny that you say that, Willie, because yes, every time it's a different emotion. I like to look at everything as a lesson, and I try to really understand, where he was and put myself in those shoes. So obviously, my dad had a drug problem. So now I'm like, okay, what is the reason? What is the purpose? Because through all the AA meetings that, we've attended as a family, because drug addiction does not just affect the person, it affects the family. And that's one thing that I really want to, get across and really speak more about, the damage and the hurt and the pain that the family experiences, because, at least they have the high, from the drug. We don't have that. We have just the trauma
Whoa.
and the pain. So in understanding that, it's like, I don't want to hold a grudge, and I don't want to just keep trying to place the blame on, gosh, why did you have to be addicted to drugs? It's not that. It's a much bigger picture. There was a lot of suffering and pain behind that addiction, and that's kind of what you want to display. So it's coming to terms and understanding, and just all those emotions. It's a lot. It gets overwhelming at times.
Did you walk away with a sense that you got to the bottom of what that pain was, what those demons that he was fighting, what those demons were?
Totally. Yeah, I am in total peace. I know that my dad lived a beautiful life through the trauma, through the pain, left a mark on the world that is unforgettable, and with that being said, it's just like, I'm Rick James, bitch. That's all. It's like, when you can say that and the whole world know what you're saying, it's like in the mind of a maniac that is so extremely talented, and intellectual. So it gets really, really deep. And even in the conversations, he would try to hide this addiction from me. I don't know why. It's like, don't, I know that you
Well, you baby
are
girl,
partaking,
baby
right?
girl.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Baby girl, only girl? No.
yeah. Was you a daddy girl?
A thousand
You
percent.
was a daddy's
Yeah.
girl.
I mean, I'm the only girl. I'm the firstborn.
Right.
So
Well, that's sometimes, like a man can have only one daughter and he don't really, he can't connect with her and she don't connect with him.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I've
Really?
seen it. Yeah.
Wow.
Some
That's different.
it's some dudes out there that they
Mhm.
don't care about seeds. They don't care about their children. They don't care that
Mhm.
they actually brought a human being into the world. They don't give a damn. It's like it's all about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
It says something about your character that you were able to compartmentalize that pain and not allow it to uh, run you away from your dad, right?
Mhm.
Because so often it's very easy for us to discard our parents, especially our dad. It's something about daddy, like daddy can be really a good dude, but if he make one mistake, fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to see him no more. Da 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 da.
Right. Right.
But mama get a million chances.
Yeah. I think the reason that I was able to compartmentalize is I honestly feel like a man is expected to be away in a sense from the home. They get a pass. They have to go out and bring home the bacon. They might have to travel. That could be 6 months in a whole nother country to make sure the other 6 months is stable, and
Yeah.
comfortable for the family. So just growing up with that mentality, I always thought that as a mom, you don't really have the liberty to do that. You see it a little more now. It's a little more common, but men kind of do get the freedom to be able to, you know, go home and go out and bring home the bacon.
Were you okay with that? Because I'm sure there were times when your dad was a hard worker, and when he
Mhm.
was in his prime, I mean, he had to be gone a lot, right, in order to go out there and make history. So were you like were were there times when you would look up out into the stands and you're hoping to see your dad? Did you play sports? Were you in any extracurricular activities that would cause your dad to have to show up and root you on?
I think because I didn't really officially meet my dad until I was like 13.
Okay.
From my recollection, I know he was kind of in and out as a very, very, young girl. But those times I don't remember at all. And I just got so used to the point of him not being there that I had already accepted it. So I wouldn't want to set myself up for disappointment if that makes any sense. My brother, who is 2 years younger than me, he's a little different. He was the one that would say, "Oh, well, daddy's going to come back. He's probably going to come back next week for my game." And I don't know if it's maybe because it's a little boy's, envision to see his father in hopes that he would be there.
Now, are you talking about Rick or Trey? I mean, you're talking about
Little
Rick is
Ricky,
Trey,
yeah.
but you got
Taz
Taz, and then
and
you got
Ricky.
Rick.
Yeah.
Right.
So Ricky and I have the same mom and dad.
Okay.
So he's 2 years younger than me.
Right.
That's my like full brother.
Mhm.
And then Tasman, of course, is my dad's second wife.
Okay.
Tanya, they had a child together. Yeah. But yeah, so I would just scold him like, stop like hoping for that. Stop wishing for that. Stop setting yourself up because I'm one that I don't like to set myself up for disappointment. And yeah, I never looked for him to be there.